Nobody talks about this, but it's the real key to learn how to play and lock in with another guitarist. In order to play in sync with other guitar players, you must avoid the mistakes that I'm going to share with you in this video today and follow the instruction. After watching this video, you're going to know what mistakes to avoid and have the tools to know how to play with another guitarist, whether it be in a jam session or on the main stage. You want to be able to play with other guitarists, but you feel like you don't have all the right tools. I remember being a part of a band competition, and this one particular band had 2 guitar players, and it was evident that they were in a competition with each other. You could see them playing the same parts, stepping all over each other. It just made the music clash. Ultimately, they didn't win the competition because of this very thing. The judges called it out and were just like, you guys just looked discombobulated on stage. You didn't look like a team. You didn't look like a unit. So ultimately, they lost the competition and they didn't get the prize. So one big mistake you definitely want to avoid is having an ego. This is one of the most crucial steps because having an ego will cloud how you play and turn into a competition versus working together to achieve a common goal, which is for the audience to enjoy what you guys are creating. So how can we put our ego into check? Self-reflection and awareness are the keys in order to put our ego in check. Keep your mind focused on simply playing the music. Don't allow your ego to make you forget the task at hand. Don't allow your ego to make you feel like you're in a competition versus collaborating. Now that we've got our egos in check, how do we know what parts that we should be playing along with other guitarists? And that leads me to my next mistake that we want to avoid. Elias and Jordan had the same destination, Everpoint, but they chose different routes. Elias took the more scenic path, enjoying the journey, while Jordan mapped out the fastest, most efficient way. Their paths crossed at times, each questioning the other's approach. Elias admired Jordan's focus. Jordan began to see the beauty in slowing down. In the end, they both arrived having taken different routes, but realized the journey was shared all along. By not having a conversation with the other guitarist first, you could find yourselves playing the same parts at the same time, stepping on each other's toes and not knowing exactly where you want to go in the music, which can cause frustration and clashing. To avoid this, simply have a conversation to discuss the parts. It may sound something like this. I'll play the chords, you'll play the rhythm. All right, the chord progression is 4, 5, 3, 6. All right, I'll take the first solo and then I'll look at you when it's time for you to take the next solo. Identify each other's strengths and weaknesses so that you guys can maximize on both of your talents in creating a beautiful composition. And a quick note, remember, we just talked about egos. Now that you're good with the parts you'll play, it's time to perform. And no matter what you know, if you continue to make this next mistake, you'll never sound good. There were several times at the beginning of my career that I lacked confidence in my ability to play guitar at a high level. I had a limited chord vocabulary and limited soloing ability, but I was able to retain it if someone showed me what to do and how to do it. I could keep it on a loop for a long time. I didn't get a lot of opportunities to play out with others because I didn't have confidence in my own ability. Instead of improving, I tried to hide my shortcomings, which ultimately forced others to politely ask me to sit down. That's when I learned to volunteer for the things that I was good at. For example, I was good at playing rhythms, while others were good at playing lead and grabbing lines. Having that awareness and conversations allowed me to learn how to play better with others. To build your confidence, focus on your strengths until you're able to expand and grow in the areas that you're not so good at. Practice the things that you're not so good at, then practice some more. It's not a competition. So even if you have a little, you can still do a lot with a little. Remember, David slayed Goliath with just 5 small stones. Confidence is key because it affects how you play. If you don't play with confidence, you'll find yourself shying away when you're playing with other musicians. And ultimately, they may ask, why are you even here? So now you know the mistakes to avoid. You want to look for more opportunities to play with others. If you want more help in building your skills, watch this next video.